It's sometimes easier than you think to create a contract with your volunteers, and this presentation covers the implications. The likelihood of an organisation being investigated or taken to an employment tribunal is very small, but it does exist. Previous cases have been triggered by racial or disability discrimination claims, but it's also possible a volunteer could seek redress if they felt unfairly treated or dismissed after a dispute. Section 44 sets out the boundaries. Only out-of-pocket expenses and no benefits other than the provision of what is needed to carry out the role. Paying volunteers a fixed amount could create a contractual agreement through this section of the Act. You would be liable for paying them at least a minimum wage for every hour they have volunteered since they started, plus holiday pay and sick pay. Training other than that which a person needs to carry out the role would also be seen as a benefit in kind. In January 2011, the Court of Appeal confirmed that the Equality Act does not apply to volunteers in the same way as employees, and ruled that volunteers without contracts are not covered by anti-discrimination legislation for workers. It said that to be protected by anti-discrimination legislation, an individual must have a contract and that a wage is highly relevant. A volunteer agreement does not constitute a contract of employment, and the report by ACAS is helpful to understand the position. However, if you have unwittingly created a contract with a volunteer and they took out legal action against you, they may well have rights under this Act. If a volunteer or volunteers rewarded employment rights, they will also be entitled to paid holiday entitlement pro rata to the hours they are deemed to have worked and statutory sick pay for any time off due to illness, backdated to the date they started with the organisation. The Volunteer Centre has a wide range of resources for those who manage volunteers. These range from sample documents, information sheets, we can give you links to online resources, and also potential networks that may help with your volunteer management where you can connect with other people who manage volunteers. There's no such thing as a silly question when you're involving volunteers, and we're more than happy to help you if we can. Please do get in touch and we'll do our best to help. Here are our contact details, email, direct phone number, and also our Facebook and Twitter feeds. There's loads of information on our website, which is volunteeringcounts.org.uk, including details of our training. We do regular posts on our blog sharing information, ideas, events, and also have an opportunity of the day every single day for local volunteer involving groups. So why not get in touch and see how we can help you get the very best of your volunteer programme.